Right, so those of you that follow us on Facebook will have seen this MGB GT featured a couple of times. It's now complete, and we're now going to go out on road tests, but just briefly, so this is a video dedicated to the MG and this conversion. I thought we'd just detail what we've done. So we've got the Edelbrock 500 or Weber 500 carburetor there, jetted for the 3.5, with the Offenhauser dual port intake manifold, which is the correct lower version to fit under the bonnet with no issues. The RPi Ignition system, so that's the RPi Ignition amplifier, Magna Core plug leads, copy of the original Rover electronic distributor, so we've got an electronic pickup inside of there with a cap and rotor arm that we know and approve. Bosch 12 volt ignition coil. Originally this would have had a ballasted feed to the coil, so we've bypassed that, so we've got a nice healthy 12 to 13 volts to the coil. Set of non-resisted NGK spark plugs. Obviously it's a kit we do all the time on the Rover V8 engine, regardless of what kind of vehicle it's in. But yeah, let's go and do a road test video and show you how lovely this car drives now. Right, well, here we are out on road test, and other than that gorgeous V8 sound, the first thing I notice when I'm driving this MG is the absolutely superb gearbox inside of it. It's the early 4-speed, but the selector on it is absolutely perfect. You're not fishing for gears at all. But anyway, back to the engine, the bit that we really sort of know about and talk about, and why you guys follow us mainly. This is only a little 3.5, but it drives really, really nicely. Obviously we've got the carburetor on there, the 4-barrel that we always use. And yeah, half throttle, medium throttle, full throttle. It's pulling through the gears really smooth. And we get up to cruise speed, where it's 50 mile an hour here, really nicely. So we've got overdrive on this car as well, so we can pop that in and cruise at 50 and 1500 RPM, which is quite nice. The engine's got enough torque to propel the vehicle even in overdrive in fourth, uphill, so we've got the torque to be able to do that. Here we are, a bit of a hill here. Even with slight throttle input I can accelerate easily. If we kick it out of overdrive, we obviously go further up the rev range, we then get a bit more throttle response. And another superb carburetor conversion really, obviously complemented with our ignition system. Getting that really decent spark in there just means we burn the fuel nice and efficiently. Efficiently burning your air and fuel mixture doesn't just mean better MPG, that is a byproduct of it, but also it means better throttle response, a smoother running engine, and more power in torque and horsepower. So yeah, really happy with how this has turned out, as I knew it would be. One of my all-time favourite cars, the MGB GT. So when the customer says to you, put as many miles on it as you can to make sure everything's fine, that's not a problem. Response off the roundabout's perfect, and we're already at our cruise speed at 50 mile an hour. It's not bad for a little 3.5 on a carburetor, I don't think. Oh look, a tractor. Who would have thought this time of year in Norfolk we'd be following a tractor, and one coming the other way. So I think that pretty much concludes this little video. Obviously you've seen the work that we've done under the bonnet, and The conversion is something we've done time and time before, so we know the results. Obviously in doing it we get the opportunity to check the camshaft over on the engine, and that all was in very good condition. So we'll sign this job off. It's Wednesday today, the customer's coming to pick this up Friday. So yeah, on to the next job. Remember, there's not 5 gears. You move the wiper stalk for overdrive, right, not the gear lever for 5th. Okay, so one thing I just thought we'd do as well, we've just shown how nicely it accelerates and everything. I just thought I'd show you again how nice and smooth everything is down the bottom end of the rev range and speed range. So this is second to go about 15 miles an hour. I think we'll just step it up a couple of miles an hour, about 18 mile an hour there on the speedo. We'll pop it into 4th gear, and we're at about 500 RPM, 4th gear, 20 miles an hour now. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 and 60. So it's 20 to 60 in 1 gear on a 3.5 carburetted engine.